Bonjour, my name is Rabia Asghar. I'm a research engineer at Inria and I worked on Project Tornado. The work developed under Project Tornado focuses on navigation of autonomous vehicles en route tout près. A system architecture has been built that deals with various segments for autonomous driving, including localization, perception, decision-making, and control. Navigation en route tout près brings with itself its own unique challenges. It's a two-way, two-lane countryside road. While there is little traffic, the lanes are narrow and the traffic speed limit is up to 70 kilometers per hour. A driver must pay attention at all times. The same way, an autonomous vehicle must be able to perceive the road curves or other vehicles on time and follow traffic rules and social behavior. For real vehicle experimentation, autonomous control testing was conducted at Transpolis, a specialized facility for vehicle testing situated near Lyon. The facility provided access to closed roads, offering a variety of test scenarios in a safe environment. The demonstrated lane-keeping capabilities are based on perception algorithms that were specifically developed to address the challenges en route tout près. Let us proceed to brief explanation of the perception algorithms and then share results of autonomous control testing. Perceiving the surrounding environment and extracting adequate information is critical for scene understanding and decision-making. The autonomous vehicle must assess the traffic situation and respond to concerns such as, is the road curved or straight? Are there any road obstacles? And if yes, is there any risk of collision with the obstacles? We primarily tackle the perception problem using camera and lidars. In autonomous vehicles, cameras are widely used for lane and road detection, while the use of lidars is common for object detection due to its versatility to create a dynamic 3D map of the environment. We classify the perception modules in three parts: lane detection, curve estimation, obstacle detection, and classification. NVIDIA DriveWorks lane detection module is used to detect and identify lane line markings. Based on the camera image and its parameters, DriveWorks uses deep learning algorithms for lane markings detection. While NVIDIA DriveWorks delivers great results during varying lighting conditions, it still has limitations. The module does not always recognize road boundaries. A distant lane marking may be mistaken as an ego lane marking, or thin water trail or road repairs may be mistaken as a lane marking itself. To address these limitations, we fuse information from lane detection, LiDAR, odometry, and offline map for a reliable curve estimation. NVIDIA DriveWorks provides lane marking information as pixel positions on the image. To estimate the depth of the respective pixels, point cloud from LiDAR is projected onto the camera image. The yellow spheres represent the estimated ego lane marking points in 3D. These points are then filtered and fused with odometry and offline map to estimate the road parameters. The green line represents curve estimation on the ego lane center. Due to unreliable detection of road boundaries, curve estimation is performed based only on the left ego lane markings. The fusion of offline map and odometry helps overcome the specific shortcomings of the DriveWorks framework. Despite erratic or inaccurate ego lane markings detection, curve estimation remains reliable. For obstacle detection, curve estimation is integrated with the CMC.state grid. The CMC dot is a generic Bayesian perception framework that estimates a dense representation of dynamic environments and the associated risks of collisions. The state grid here provides us with the occupancy information on whether the grid cell is occupied, free, or unknown. The static and dynamic obstacles are represented in blue and green respectively. The information from the curve estimation is overlaid on the CMC.state grid in order to generate a cost map. The video shows the cost map and obstacle detection while manually driving Zoe on route to Pré. Based on the curve estimation, black and blue regions mark the free ego lane and adjacent lane on the road respectively. Cells with different colors on the lanes indicate static or dynamic obstacles, or in case of distant or occluded regions, unknown occupancy. Here we can see the oncoming traffic as it is detected and classified as vehicle approaching. In another scenario, near the tunnel, we can observe the detection of both the ego and adjacent lane obstacles. For both the lanes, velocity and the nearest distance to the obstacle is displayed. The gray arrows represent the estimated velocity of the detected obstacles. In this scene, an overtaking vehicle in front of Zoe is detected as an obstacle, but based on its velocity vector, it's not classified as an approaching vehicle. For autonomous control, lane keeping tests have been conducted at Transpolis facility. Lane keeping module, as the name suggests, focuses on keeping the vehicle within the ego lane. For this, the information concerning the lane geometry is provided by the curve estimation module. In comparison with route to Pré, the curve estimation at Transpolis was carried out without the availability of an offline map, meaning the only curve estimation information, and hence lane geometry, was available via online onboard sensors, in this particular case the camera and LiDAR. On the other hand, the test facility has an infrastructure in ideal conditions, where lanes are wide and the lane markings are well defined. The simplest case of lane keeping is in an obstacle-free environment, often referred to as cruise control. A common approach of the pure pursuit-based path tracking algorithm is implemented in cruise control. The algorithm determines a point on the curve estimation at the look-ahead distance in front of Zoe, and computes required steering action proportional to the lateral displacement, represented by ELD. We've conducted autonomous control testing at low speed of 20 to 30 km per hour. On the right, you can see the third-person view of autonomous vehicle with real-time illustration of curve estimation, cost map, and control commands on the left. While there are clear lane markings available on both sides, to keep it similar to route to Pré, we only use the left ego lane markings for curve estimation. The lane keeping ability was also tested at sharp curves. To simulate the scenario for route to Pré for a 2-meter wide lane, test runs were also conducted with vehicle closer to the left lane marking. Here we can observe in the camera image on left top that the sharp curve was not recognized on time. This resulted in Zoe following the faulty path and drift out of the lane. However, once the curve estimation is updated, the vehicle returns back to its lane. In case of surrounding obstacles, the lane keeping transitions to adaptive cruise control. Adaptive cruise control continues to keep the original pure pursuit to follow the center of the lane. Additional to that, it triggers a longitudinal control to maintain safe distance to the obstacle. The static obstacle scenario in Ego Lane was tested at the Transpolis facility. Here, with the static obstacle on Ego Lane, the vehicle gradually comes to halt before the inflated balloon. Adaptive cruise control response was also tested at curves. In conclusion, we have presented the challenges involved in scene understanding and situational assessment that are specific to route to près, and how they are addressed with the curve estimation and obstacle detection. Autonomous vehicle testing has been conducted with respect to lane-keeping capabilities in controlled environment at low speed. The developed algorithms have been validated on Zoe autonomous vehicle and are available to further improve upon and build high-speed autonomous capabilities. Thank you for your attention.